guys, how you doing? It's Dom here from the Gimme Wrestling podcast. Back with a new segment today. We're going to try something different. This is going to be dream matches. I'm going to put together two people from different eras, different organizations, and see who would win. See who would win in your opinion. Obviously, I'm going to give my opinion, but it's mostly about you guys commenting who you think would win. The first one I thought to do was Darby Allin, a modern day AEW star, against Jeff Hardy. Who do you think would win that match? Obviously, both incredible high flyers and incredible grit between both of them. Both great resilience, both huge daredevils. Obviously, you got Jeff Hardy's swanton and Darby Allin's coffin drop. Now, obviously, we could fantasy book time frames and stuff like that, but I'm not going to make it too complicated with this one. So let's book Darby Allin now. So 2020 Darby Allin and 2020 Jeff Hardy. So yeah, obviously Jeff Hardy not as mobile, not as agile as he used to be, but still very, very acrobatic and obviously inspired probably to a great length. Darby Allin and his kind of risk-taking daredevil nature. So yeah, I'm going to give this win to Jeff Hardy. I think that Jeff Hardy has, he's a proven championship winner. I think if I was going to book it, if we were going to have a Gimme a Whole Year gay federation, company, I would book Jeff Hardy to go over here. Not necessarily because I didn't want to push the younger talent, but I just think that for the rub from a loss like a guy to Jeff Hardy, like a guy of Jeff Hardy's caliber, would do wonders for Darby Allin. Jeff Hardy could kind of maybe pass the torch. Maybe it would be a long-term feud. Again, if I was going to book it, maybe there'd be a couple of matches with different stipulations, maybe an Extreme Rules match and a ladder match. So yeah, and maybe Darby Allin could win the Extreme Rules match and Jeff Hardy could win the ladder match. But in that first instance, that first match where they both face off against each other, I would have Jeff Hardy going over Darby, just because I think there's incredible. They could have incredible chemistry if they were to plan the match right. Some really good high spots. Jeff Hardy, imagine in an Extreme Rules match or a ladder match, Jeff Hardy doing a swanton off the ladder or even a coffin drop onto Jeff Hardy on a table, something like that. I don't think it would work too well as a standard singles match, but it may be interesting if they were to do like a best of three. But if I was to book it, I'd book Jeff Hardy to go over first in a ladder match, and then Darby Allin to go over in an Extreme Rules match, and then they would have like a rubber. Is it a rubber one? I can't remember. The third match would be the decider, and I would have who would I have to win the whole feud? I would think I would have Jeff Hardy to win the whole feud at this point in time, but feel free to disagree with me. The reason why I want to do these videos is because it's a little bit different. It means that you guys can interact with us a little bit more, and I enjoy doing it because I can kind of get my fantasy booking head on with feuds that I like. But obviously, it's not just about me. This channel isn't just about me. It's about the stuff you want. So who would you want to see me fantasy book? Would you want Anthony to do one? Feel free to fantasy book yourselves. Tag us in your own videos or in the comment section. Put your own fantasy booking feuds down and the results. Perhaps for this Darby Allin versus Jeff Hardy one. Swanton Bomb versus Coffin Drop. Who would win? So this is the first one. We're going to keep it short and simple. Hopefully you enjoyed my reasoning. I just think that the promos would be incredible leading up to it. Jeff Hardy could see a lot of himself in Darby Allin. And kind of pass the torch, like we said before. Darby Allin could be like an upstart, and he would, never give up. So Jeff Hardy could hit maybe like one swanton. Darby could kick out. The coffin drop could go down. Jeff could kick out. I think it would be an incredible, fan-engaging feud that could be held, over a matter of 3 weeks or a couple of months even. I just think it would be very engaging. So yeah, who do you guys think would win? Jeff Hardy versus Darby Allin, dream match. And how would you book it? Like I said, I've given you a couple of examples of matches. I would book them in Extreme Rules and a ladder match, and maybe a third decider to kind of almost like how Cesaro and Sheamus did, the Iron Man kind of thing, where they were trying to prove who's better. I think that's a similar vibe. Darby Allin would be trying to prove that he's kind of the new enigma. Of wrestling, because obviously we wouldn't put this in a specific wrestling Federation. We would put this in the Gimme a Hole Yeah Wrestling Federation if we were going to do it. So yeah, who do you think would win between Darby Allin and Jeff Hardy? What do you think of my matches? How would you book the promos? I think the mind games between the two of them would be fantastic. Maybe it wouldn't be Jeff Hardy. Maybe we could see Willow make an appearance in this feud. Maybe it would be a kind of a different alter egos of Jeff. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Anyway, there's so many ways we can go with this. Let me know. Let me know what you would. Let me know who you would have win and why. Thanks very much. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram /GimmeAHoleYeah, and you can support us on Patreon if you like us. Obviously, we've got the History of Wrestling Rewind podcast. We do some NXT UK stuff because that's where we're based. We're going to be doing a lot more videos in the next few weeks as we figure out what's happening with this virus. I call it the Steve Corino virus. But yeah, so what do you want? What do you fancy? Hopefully, we can keep you guys entertained. If you're self-detaining or whatever it is. It'd be a pleasure to spend some more time with you guys. So yeah, thank you very much. Don't forget to comment what you think of the feud and the booking. And yeah, keep it gay.